explanation. I think Miracle Invoker undefeated, very active, and the skirmishing desires of TNC is completely dismantled by a very well executed Invoker playing around the Tornado and the AMP.
Viper might be problematic a bit.
Any bright colors. I mean, it was quite a dark game, so I can kind of understand that. So it will be Armel mid on the Leshrac versus Invoker. Top lane, we're going to have a little bit of action. The Bramble, nice rotation from GH. This is going to be an early first blood for Nigma. They're going to try to give it to ILTW, and they will be successful. So, meantime, I mean, first blood
is it just going to be
like this? I mean, when I see it mid, it's typically like the Echo Saber into Blink into BKB Daedalus, something like that.
Yeah, it'll be a similar build, I think. I will say though that I don't think Carry Magnus fares particularly well against Ursa.
Oh, mind control.
All right.
That's a lot of damage with that impetus, and the skewer will finish him off, but they do get the Pango before then.
Yeah.
HP.
Good trade for a 2v3.
I mean, okay, back to the Magnus real quick in terms of the item build. Not the Magnus, sorry, the Ursa, but do you actually go for an Aghanim's like third item or something like that as Bach? Getting chased, a nice disarm with that lucky shot. ILTW, another right click will be enough though. That's another kill going the way of Nigma, but it will be a trade as Tims takes out Kuroki in turn. GH and Boomy having a right-click battle for the ages. Is this little creepy, not really fast enough to catch up? Armel in the meantime, 2 versus 1, gets to split Earth off, but looks like he's just going to go down to Miracle's right-click. Yep, just in time, and just enough damage is now Miracle getting back into this game again as Boomy being chased by GH in the meantime. Has the high ground advantage with that Fairy Fire, pops it, but the Thunder Strike will end up netting the kill. It's going to be another
going
trade.
against
So
the Ench plus Magnus. And now that Ench was off hunting the Willow for a good minute and a half.
Oh, okay,
that's a
skewer
good
back
skewer.
into tier 1. Mind control. I'm not sure if he wanted to spear Gabbi instead, but found Boomy. And now mind control onto that tower will be taken down pretty quickly. Now GH only level 2. After that, he'll remember the rest of the game, I feel like. Armel, they did scan, by the way, so they know that GH was in this vicinity, so that's a small silver lining that at least that connected so that he would not get ganked successfully in terms of Nigma's perspective, of course. GH, well, he'll take the haste rune. Has 1 skill of each, so that's the combo that he really needs. Gonna get the Curse Crown Bramble as well with the Tornado setting everything up. Leshrac taking so much damage. Can they get the kill though is the question. The Shadow Realm is indeed enough. The impetus, oh, the smoke disjoints it. I'm not sure if it missed in the meantime, but either way, the smoke putting to good use for GH. In the meantime, Swashbuckle on the side, Kuroki getting chased by Tims. Now that Orb of Venom coming in handy, Cinderman. Double kill for GH though. Does he get the Enchantress kill as well? Roshan, will he? No, he's not interested in fighting TNC, which is not the greatest this game. They don't really have a right-click carry as, you know, traditionally at least. Magnus will take it, I assume, for now, but...
Yeah, he's the best carrier they have.
Oh my, Viper Strike? ILTW is in a lot of trouble, and they're going to take him out thanks to this TP support from TNC, and Kuroki's left all alone. Gets the bigger kill on the position 3 Viper.
Kuro's like, now that's more like it. It means Mind Control is playing more like Seb this game. Very good.
Okay, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. We have a spear into a tree, Mind Control, pretty much out of mana at this stage, but Boomy looks like he's taken out with that rebuke pretty easily. Jarmel in the meantime, I mean, that Pulse Nova is no joke. And we've seen the Leshrac's rotation pretty early with the Diabolic Edict. We'll see if they can turn this into a tier 1 tower, but Miracle is here now, unless he gets ganked here again. I mean, Nigma are being very active in terms of trying to gank these heroes, and looks like they're going to apply their pressure to Pangolier. Does have his ult, but not really able to get it off here. In the meantime, Armel doesn't really have any mana to work with, but the right clicks will suffice as GH is the trade again. You know, it feels like Nigma are getting the...
It's pretty even overall, but this is the big one.
This is early.
If they pull this off because of this movement, if he gets bashed now, that would be really funny.
All right, that Morbid Mask doing work, and first Rosh of the game is at 9:58. So I think you're right. Maybe there will be an Aghanim Scepter Rosh at some point. Miracle gets a Tornado EMP combo with that spear setup, and that is a very, very fast kill onto Boomy. But here's the Mars ult. Tims with that Rolling Thunder. They can get Miracle. He got pushed to the low ground as a result of that, but they'll find the kill regardless. It didn't matter. So it didn't matter as Cinder is being excited for absolutely no reason. And now the question is, can TNC continue on here?
No, they set each other up very well. The Curse Crown sets up nicely for the combo, and so does Tornado MP. Spear.
Ooh, glimpse into the spear. Sunstrike to follow. Kinetic Kill, Static Storm combination is there, but Mind Control trying to walk away as the damage from Leshrac is so much, but the Lesh drops, and the trade is for the Disruptor. So Gabbi and Bach trying to team up to take out GH. It looks like they'll be successful at that at the very least, and now that their whole team is here, whoa! An RP onto nothing. I don't think Nigma saw that. but that is that brings memories of that Chronosphere we saw earlier.
Yeah, he watched PSG LGD earlier. It's a new meta. There was definitely no one he could have hit.
That's correct.
So it was probably a stop cast mistake from him.
Yeah.
I think that was a great defense for him.
That's the only defense. What else is there? Oh my. GH, is this actually going to be enough? He solo kills him with the help of the Sunstrike from Miracle. GH is doing so much work right now. We talked about how Leshrac can get back into the game despite having kind of a meh start. But if he keeps dying, that's not really ever going to happen. And that is tier 1 tower, not able to be denied, and ILTW gets credit for that. Pops the Enrage, of course, still has the Aegis, and
that he can
in the wrong place at the
before
wrong
rotations
time.
would come in. I don't even know if the Sunstrike connected. If it did almost no damage. His level 1 exort.
It's something. He just wanted a little assist there, but there's the glimpse again. Static Storm, Mars ult to follow, and my God, they can just kill him without even having to commit their bodies at all. And that is the position 1 Magnus, keep in mind. GH dodges the swashbuckle. Tim's able to get the kill regardless, though. And again, these 1-for-1 trades, Nigma are getting the core heroes so active. They're just giving up Invis right now. Just out of range so they can't actually feel the cold weather, as it were, Cinderin.
He's queued up a Midas after his Vessel, so he has a plan for how to get rich later.
Again, the vision from Miracle sets this up to start with Spirit Vessel applied. Up the RP, Gabbi finds Miracle. This will be a pretty big kill. Looks like they're going to get it. And Boomy has come to play as well. The Glimpse not really going to have much of an effect, and now the Static Storm has to be used for Kuroki to try to get out defensively, but it's not going to be successful. So a 2-for-0, despite having the vision advantage there. Nigma coming out on the losing end of this fight. That's a double kill for Gabbi.
So considering you have empowered the whole game, a 700 gold lead is not that much. But as is always the case with Carry Magnus, it's about hitting that big combo.
Control. Oh, nice Yule.
Yeah.
Dodging the spear, but there's a Static Storm combo to find him. And yeah, it doesn't really matter. Although the Viper Strike to try to counteract this.
This is a dead
no
bear.
No Aegis or anything. Yeah, the bear looks quite dead, so it'll be position 2 for position 1.
It's probably an upgrade, right?
TNC
that's true. That's not bad.
Yeah, let's go back to this this Midas choice from here. Oh, he's going to be found with his RP.
Oh, he missed the
sentry was there to show him.
Done target.
Yeah, but there's still quite a few heroes here to help out. But a lot of damage being applied now with the Sunstrike coming through. Again, not that much. And the Fear, the Terrorize, the Glimpse back. They're just repositioning these heroes left, right, and center. Gabbi just outside the kinetic field, just skewering to safety. Despite all the spells used, nobody has died yet. And Spear back onto Tim's. Looks like Mind Control might be the sacrifice.
Good brambles, though.
No, in the meantime, Armel finds a little goodie in the form of GH, and Mind Control will be next. Nigma are kind of positioned in a decent spot for this, although now that Mind Control is heading towards that top area of his jungle.
Oh, this could be a good skewer.
Yeah, we'll see. Mind Control, he's thinking that they might be in Roche, but he's already used his Blink Dagger, and there's the RP just on 1.
Oh,
so they'll take it.
He doesn't have buyback. That's pretty big.
They don't know this, of course, but this could potentially free up Roche for them.
Their lineup's not particularly good at killing it, though.
It's very bad, in fact. But Tim's gets the Rolling Thunder off. They want to focus on Kuroki. They're going to get him pretty easily. So 2 kills right off the bat for TNC. And I believe that GH is going to be next. That's a triple kill for Armel, who's come back with a vengeance. Might have a buyback. That's going to be on Kuroki. ILTW has to use that BKB charge.
It's crazy how much better you can be at the game than your brother, right? Like,
here we go. Yeah, it's the same blood. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, Glimpse back. And they burst him down. The Static Storm, Kinetic Field combo again. And yes, the Pango is donezo. Tier 1 tower is about to fall as well. ILTW, I believe he popped the cheese there, trying to go ham onto Gabbi.
Oh,
into the Cataclysm. It's going to clip Gabbi, but it's not enough for the kill. Spirit Vessel applied as well, but now Nigma on the run. I mean, they are completely outnumbered. We see a Mars ult being used to take out Magnus. Will be successful in doing so. Buyback now on Ursa. This is a huge buyback. If TNC can get out, this is a dead even game in terms of net worth. Force Staff not quite going to get Armel into the high ground. Boomy might be the sacrifice. And again, I think TNC will be very happy with that, but maybe the Viper instead. So, Boomy does get taken out, and yeah, they're going to get at least 2 kills here for Nigma. Barely need something to take out that. And the Roshan Enchantress, goodness gracious.
Scotty on Viper.
Yeah, that is, wow. I mean, it gives a lot of stats and the minus HP regen, I guess, but...
More kiting against Ursa.
Yeah.
I kind of would have liked maybe a Halberd.
Yeah, Halberd would be really good as Gabbi gets the RP off. Armel with the BKB split Earth combo, and they take him out 2 minutes. No ILTW. Mind Control puts down his Mars ult, but it's really to no avail. And just the AoE damage from Armel is crazy. Nice. Yule's dodging a lot of miracle spells, but there's the refresher shard used in conjunction with that Sunstrike combination. Gabbi with a triple kill though, and this is way too much damage for Nigma to deal with. The Cataclysm wasn't enough. It felt like kind of a panic, have to use it while we can, but the fact that they lost the Ursa, they lost the Mars.
For example, right, as Nigma.
Oh boy. All right, Nigma need to find something here. Mind Control gets the arena off, but he doesn't find anybody in the 4-step under the high ground, but looks like GH will be able to have the damage to take out Boomy at the very least, but buys back into the game now. Now no Mars arena. Tim's doing work with that Rolling Thunder. Actually finds the Ursa in the meantime. He just rolls right into him. This is going to be a huge kill inside that Nether Toxin. Pops his ult. RP onto one. Cataclysm to follow, though. Not going to do that much damage. LTW is pretty healthy for now. Remember, he does not have buyback whatsoever. Terrorize onto a couple heroes. GH trying to do as much as he can as Mind Control spears somebody into the cliff. And the chase is continuing. Gabbi skewers Ursa basically all alone, being bursted down, eats the cheese, which he still had, but it doesn't matter. More than enough damage for TNC as it looks like they're going to take this series 2-0. And this, again, in the last 3 minutes, this game has gone from down, what, 10K to up 20 for TNC. Unreal.
Yeah, I think the biggest lead Nigma ever had in this game was 5K, and they just lost 25K in the last 3 minutes. That's just that one moment. That sometimes that's all it takes. And Nigma obviously had options there. They could have cut their Ursa, right? They could have let him die, been like, okay, we screwed up, let's get out. But they tried to stay and fight. They had a feeling, okay, these spells expended, we can still do it with our Invoker Refresher, and that was just the wrong read. TNC, the really, really good moment of opportunity that just won them the whole thing. Definitely were never at a point in this game where they were totally out of it. I think even the 5K lead, it's not like that crazy for them to overcome that in this game, but the way that they won was very, very beautiful.
And that, I mean, with that victory, TNC obviously, like we said, goes up. They win this series 2-0 since it is a 2-game series overall, and this is the group stage. So, I mean, in terms of the standings, this kind of puts both teams in